1 in 3. 1 in 3. But we whisper it like it's a secret, instead of screaming it like it's a crisis, because we're not supposed to talk about it as it spreads like a PTSD virus. We're supposed to shrink it, cancel plans because of it, carry its weight. Let me translate. Sorry, I can't make it tonight means my nervous system is in flight, and it has turned the walk from the car to the place, even though it's not far, into a horror story trailer filled with dread that I just can't get out of my head. And we joke about keys in between our fingers and walking confidently, like that's optimally the best protection, like we're out here fighting predators with house keys and good posture selection. But there's shame in the blame. We feel like we have to keep going. We're not allowed to let it affect us. We don't want anyone knowing. But the shame also fits nicely into the narrative of she's just a bit flaky. She said she would come, but now she's headachy. Well, I'll say it for all of us. That was a lie to hide the pain that we carry inside. The festivals we didn't go to, the nights we didn't stay. The version of us that might have existed if fear wasn't sitting there every single day. We say it's not all men. Of course it's not all men, but tell my body that. Tell my body that scans every face, every alleyway and place, every step, every shadow, everyone I do and do not know. Trying to answer the impossible question, which one? Which one do I need to be afraid of? Because they don't wear signs saying what they are made of, or have beards the same length, or how they could abuse their strength. They look like everyone else, and despite all the qualifications, I cannot tell. So we live like this, hyper-aware, hyper-vigilant, hyper-tired. And still, we don't talk about it. We cry after 4 wines with the women we trust and then apologize for being too much. Meanwhile, authorities ask women, what were you wearing? As if the fabric we chose could cause the violence. How much did you drink? As if a second drink meant that we deserved it. They don't ask, how do we stop this? How do we protect you? How do we ensure that he doesn't do it again? And here's the quiet part we don't say out loud. Some men hurt us, and some men protect them. And silence is protection. We had a moment. It was called Me Too. We spoke, we roared, we existed together in our collective pain. And then Me Too became too much and we got quieter again. But the pain didn't. 1 in 3. 1 in 3. This is not rare. This is not isolated. This is not unfortunate. Yet we treat it like background noise. So common, it's normalized. 1 in 3. 1 in 3. If this were anything else, we would be rioting, shouting, stopping it somehow. For our friends and our daughters, we just wouldn't allow it. But instead, we whisper. We minimize because it's easier than admitting. We all need to help stop these crimes they are committing. Hold your keys between your fingers. Don't walk alone at night. So I'll just not exist after dark and pretend I'm Wolverine if I have to fight. Watch your drink, track your friends. Not from wild animals, but from men. Text me when you're home safe. From what? From who? From a system that taught us to survive quietly while they knew. But I'm done being quiet. Talking is not weak because we all heal a little every time we speak. Because if this many are living it 1 in 3, then this many of us really need to speak. Because if we speak it, we start to break it. And if we break it, then maybe the next girl does not have to fake it, to pretend she's not just surviving, and to actually live in this world, thriving. And that is why I'm done being silent.